Slots is right now the 8th most popular category on Twitch, but it's also the number 1 most controversial. Multiple videos have been made of people talking about the issues of gambling.
Do not have the self-control to not gamble.
And why no one should be allowed to livestream it. And what has Twitch done to help the situation? Nothing. They've been hiding in the dark while streamers are in front of 70,000 people gambling on a website where you can get your account verified using 4Thunder Odison's ID. But this last week, something changed. Gambling may not be a feature on Twitch forever. But these last years, it has been. The largest slot streamer, Trainwrecks, is sponsored by Stake. Stake is valued at $1 billion and their headquarters is located in Curacao, in this hut. And in order to use this website in America, you need a VPN, since according to SoftSwiss, in the United States, for example, all online gambling is prohibited by the Unlawful Internet Gambling Enforcement Act. By using a VPN, you can bypass this by setting your location in Mexico or Canada. Or you can just avoid buying VPN altogether by just moving to Canada like Train did.
Once they read a couple posts and found out that I was in Texas and that I was on a VPN, they yelled at me and they said, you know, you either gotta figure this out or whatever. I realized that I have business that I've been pushing back I need to do here anyways, right? A little consulting stuff. So I said, fuck it, this is a good place.
The main reason online casinos are illegal is because of RTP, return to player, which basically is the proportion a slot machine pays back to the player. Every state must have a minimum RTP value. Nevada 75%, New Jersey 83%, and Mississippi 80%. This means if you gamble with $1 million, you get at least $750, $830, and $800,000 back from each state. But for online casinos, there's no regulation for this, meaning that their RTP value could be whatever they feel like, and you'd lose a lot more money, just like Train did. In October 2021, Train showed an image of his gambling stats. He was down $4.7 million and stated that this was actually good.
This is gonna sound really unfathomable and really stupid, but I hope it gives you guys an idea in the reality of gambling, the idea of the reality of it. That 4.7 million down with 1 billion wagered is actually really good stats.
Generally, the average RTP is between 94 and 97%, and since Train was down $4.7 million while he has wagered 1 billion, his RTP is 99.53, which is extremely good. But now you might be asking yourself, 99.53 is less than 100, so losing money is extremely good. Well, yes, that is gambling for you.
Do not get it twisted, do not gamble, do not start. Gambling is entertainment and entertainment only.
So why is this allowed on Twitch? Why allow to market something to a young audience that is not good to anyone? This is the main reason why Marlboro, the cigarette company, removed Marlboro Man. The company didn't want kids to smoke cigarettes. They didn't want the kids to do the same thing as the role model. And this last week, Twitch finally realized this, kind of. An article was published by Bloomberg stating a Twitch spokesperson says the company is currently in the midst of a deep dive look into gambling behavior on Twitch. Since HQC and others included links last year, the company has decided to not allow sharing links or referral codes for gambling companies. While gambling content represents a very small fraction of the content streamed on Twitch, we monitor it closely to ensure our approach mitigates potential harm to our global community. Twitch is acknowledging gambling as a problem for the platform, but why now? Discussions about gambling on Twitch started last year and came back in spring. This has been going on for more than a year, but now, when Bloomberg, a large news media, started noticing it, they're taking action. This trend of a problem occurring on a platform, creators and viewers start talking about it and nothing happens. Until a large media starts talking about it and then the problem gets solved. Has happened on YouTube as well. Back in 2017, people started talking about Elsa-gate videos, which was child-friendly videos of fictional characters.
What happened? Everyone's happy and then, time to go world star on Elsa. Then Spider-Man's essentially naked. Then Rapunzel gets chloroformed by Joker and kidnapped.
Philip DeFranco, Joe Rogan, and others talked about the issue, and nothing happened until news media such as NBC came into the picture. If all of this negative PR stays inside of the bubble, then the platform doesn't have to do anything about it, since the companies that need advertising won't see it. But the second the bubble pops, everyone knows about the issues and the platforms must fix it. And how should Twitch fix this issue? Well, firstly, they need to realize how bad this actually is. Train usually has around 33,000 average viewers. So let's say that he inspired 1% of his viewers to start gambling. According to addictions.com, 3 to 5% of gamblers have a gambling addiction, and 17% of them have attempted suicide. Add all of these numbers together, and we see that 1 in 14,705 of his viewers have attempted suicide because of his streams. And one way to remove this is to ban sponsored streams.
Look, the only thing that is going to make you stop, I know for a fact, is when Stake is like, all right, so we're no longer paying these motherfuckers. And then you're still going to gamble probably, but not as much as you do. And you're not going to move to Toronto for it.
True.
By removing sponsors, slot streamers won't be able to stream as often, and the category will eventually fade out, since the streamers will lose all of their money, just like the viewers they convinced to start gambling. Anyways, thank you for watching, consider subscribing, and stay safe.